Hello, MaddenBible Nation. Sgibs here for another exciting edition. It is not your den, it is not my den, but it is the Mad Den, a.k.a. The Laser Show, the internet's most passionate show about John Madden football. 2011 EA Sports, baby. Show number 52. Let's kick it off. Mike Vick, Philadelphia Eagles, everyone's favorite team right now, the most dangerous player in the NFL, Michael Vick, at the quarterback position. Today we're going to compare Mike Vick, though, versus Kevin Kolb. First glaring difference is Vick's 91 speed to Kevin Kolb's 72 speed. So we already know that Vick has the upper hand there. As well as agility and acceleration, Vick comes 95-96 to Kolb 73-75. Also a 92 elusiveness and a 45 for Kolb. As we move down the list, we're going to take a look at the throw power. Again, Vick, 97 throw power. He's getting back to his PS2 days dominance to Kevin Kolb's 87. Short throw accuracy, Kolb does take this category with an 86 over Vick's 84. We come in with Michael Vick with an 85 medium accuracy to Kolb's 80, and then a deep throw accuracy 86 to Kolb's 73. And maybe the most important one for Mike Vick is a 95 throw on the run compared to Kevin Kolb's 80. If I had one spot left on my depth chart, I'm going to take it. I'm going to take Kevin Kolb. I'm going to put him behind Michael Vick on the depth chart. Michael Vick is my guy. Even if we started this, we did this show 2 months back when we first started, Vick would still be the quarterback. He's still the guy you want to take a look at. So today, talk about the power run formation from the Philadelphia playbook. What we're going to look at today is the I-form normal pro formation. Play we're going to come out in is the fullback dive. Defense is just going to come out in a standard cover 4. You can switch it to cover 2, cover 2, cover 3, and cover 2, two-man under man. So standard defense that you see in Madden 10 this year. So first and foremost, what you can do, motion over Jackson just to get better blocking on that fullback dive right up the A gap there. And with a guy like Leonard Weaver or Jerome Harrison, you can really expect to pick up some big-time yards there. So you motion over Jackson again, hike, and you just follow that A gap hole right there for some big-time yards. The run audible down is an inside zone, so it's very similar to an off tackle. Just great run blocking, so we'll motion over Jackson again, but this time we look to bounce it outside. With McCoy's speed, we can really take advantage of that as well. So there you have it again, motion over Jackson. They might think fullback dive, and this time we can go up the middle on it, or we can bounce it outside if it's there for us. So that's the beauty of this run, is that if the outside lanes are clogged, we'll show you what it might look like if an outside lane is clogged. We'll try and get down. I'm feeling a little under the weather here, guys. Thanksgiving's coming up, unfortunate, but that's all part of the biz, is working when you're sick. So here comes Jackson, and outside, okay, contain, even the outside was picked up. So as you can see, this is a very, very good run. The play, though, that we like the most out of this formation happens to be a play-action play. Now, looking at it from the get-go, you're going to think, well, there's really nothing to it. Well, what it is, it's a designed quarterback draw. The fullback runs up in the B gap as well as the halfback, so there's going to be a play fake to McCoy. We have Selleck on the line on a blue route, so he's blocking. So we're going to have good protection against nanos. So as you can see here, and you just run up you call hike, you're going to hold up on the D-pad and sprint at the same time. And as you're doing that, you want to find where the hole is on the offensive line. So if you look here, there's a lot of just congestion right there, right? Very similar to what I sound like right now. It's just very congested right there. So what I looked for was that hole on the left side of the line there. I found it and I hit it with Vick. And you can only do this with a guy like Vick. Vick is the only guy in the game that has the speed for you to really run a play like this. So as you can see here, it is again, and then scramble up there with Vick. So now, for example, if we'll see if we come out and, oops, I didn't mean to do that. So now we'll just come out back in the play. It's called the PAFL hitch. It's our play action audible left. So here it is again, fake that. As you can see, we get good blocking up the middle. Now, keep that in mind. It can be shut down. It's not something that's going to be there every time. I'm not saying, oh, this is going to be there every single time. But literally, what it's for is just to throw it in, wrinkle it in the punch. As you can see, they brought pressure that time. They brought the house, and I got sacked. So this is what it's for, though. Is you can really scramble very effectively with it. With Vick, it's the best quarterback draw, I think, in the game. If you're gonna try and say there's quarterback draws, I would say this is probably the best one. As you can see, though, I mean, it does get locked up, and this time, though, I saw that hole right there. Tried to get it, couldn't get there. So it can get shut down, and that's something. If you can try and perfect it more, and you get to your play calling, that's the one we wanted. That's why this play is really effective. Is when you take a look, I'll go to the replay here. That right hole, the right gap there, both the fullback and the running back both attack there, and they act as my lead blockers now moving forward. So that's really when the play works the best, is when you get that type of scenario. So, but again, look at outside containment was lost. I saw that, and then just look to get downfield. Now, keep in mind you have two outside deep routes here as well, so you can still pass the ball here, or you can just scramble and just be a man. Leonard Weaver runs the ball there. So, as you can see, that this formation has potential to be a big-time power run formation. You have the ability to scramble with Vick. You have the fullback dive. You have the halfback inside zone. And then the last audible from this formation is the halfback toss. Motion over Jackson, very similar. And as you can see, you can get outside. Big-time yards. It's pretty self-explanatory. LaShawn McCoy just being a big guy, being a big truck. Passes from this formation are pretty simple. I like the little flat passes, little flares to both fullback and halfback. That's your quick audible up. Very simple, it's just quick audible up. It's got some flat routes by the tight end, so take advantage of the quick hitting to the tight ends. I actually found this formation, this playbook, very difficult to have a true power run formation. But this is the one where I think that this is the formation that will give you the most success, just because of the unique play, this play action play to Vick here. Is if they lose outside containment, then they're just in trouble. But another formation I would just say to recommend is the goal line formation. And just use a simple counter weak is one. Your one run audible, your power row is the run audible down. Your play action up has the double blue routes, and again, you can do that same scenario where you do the follow your lead blocker off the play fake with Vick, and then just run around. See, as you can see, there's Vick making plays. So it's any play action that has, as you'll see, look at the running back. Excuse me, the running back. His play fake brings him up to the A gap. Now, if you look at this one. For example, see how it brings him over to the right. Now this one, that wouldn't have been a good play action for what we want to do. So what we do is I take Jackson, slant him over the middle, put our fullback on a streak over the middle for blocking purposes, let the play action develop, and then I look to scramble, look to find the hole. So as you can see, it's pretty effective, as I just got a touchdown, NBD. About 35 Eagles trailing in the dust, literally trailing in the dust. So you got to get creative. Sometimes there's not always a good power run formation. If all else fails, use the goal line counter weak power O mini scheme. But I would also definitely recommend check out the iForm Pro formation. We showed you that combination before. So another edition, guys. I'm Sgibs. I am your host. The hostess with the mostest. This is not your den. It is not my den, but it is the Mad Den, aka the Laser Show, the internet's most passionate show about John Madden football. You and me together, a whole lot of you, with only a little bit of me. We're changing the Madden community, aren't we?